good start. Anyway, looks like the game isn't cropped correctly, but we'll just work with what we have. Anyway, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy 2024. Oh, I'm so out of it. Anyway, yes, 2024, massive game on Steam sale. I had, and that was a perfect opportunity for me to, oh, there we go, yep, opportunity for me to take advantage of. Today, we are at, not Loop Hero, The Cosmic Wheel of Sisterhood, visual novel. I have to get a lot of those. But without further ado, we're gonna try this out. Empty slot. Eternal void, heed of the words of a prisoner. I beg of you, send me a curse to break this immortal isolation. Hear the chant my mentor once forbade me to recite. Stranger to my soul, invade my body. Okay, looks like it's running smoothly. Stranger to my soul, invade my mind. Grant me an eye to see beyond my torment. Take my pride, my sorrow, my chains. Turn them into power, wisdom, and revenge. Stranger to my soul, invade my magic. Stranger to my soul, become my fate. Oh, that's a beautiful song. It feels great to be awakened again. Who are you? My name is Fortuna. I am a witch. Why did you summon me? Wow, look at this guy. Interesting. Because I would rather lose my pride than my sanity. Sounds fun. Tell me more. I was condemned to exile by the leader of my coven. Today marks the 200th year of my millennium-long sentence, and I can't take it anymore. I need your help. What do you use as a clock? Humanity's cradle, planet Earth. Oh, 200 human years. That's quite some time. I feel for you. I have been imprisoned for 5,400 years until you summoned me. Isolation can really do a number on you. I will help you. I shall become your familiar. That's a big-ass familiar. Thank you, Ed Bremer. Now get comfortable. We are going to seal a contract. Whoa. First of all, allow me to express my gratitude. I am really thankful you freed me from my cosmic prison. Of course, you are welcome. Is something the matter? No, not really. It's just that after all this reading I did about behemoths, I didn't expect your behavior to be so mundane. Whoa, mundane? That hurt. I mean, you're still intimidating, but I always pictured you speaking in archaic poetry or something like that. I like you. I like, you so much I'm going to let you pick the terms of our contract. You will still have to pay a high price for my magic, though. I'm well aware of that. I won't back off. Alright then, let's begin your training. The ceremony is 5 days long. Let me know when you're ready to begin. Right now. You are already my favorite master. The first day is the easiest one. An interview, so we can get to know each other. Lesson 1. Admittance. Tell me about yourself. What is your specialty? I'm a fortune teller. Oh, one of my favorites. Would you mind doing a reading for me? I can't. As a part of my sentence, Adena banished my tarot deck. Adena is the leader of my coven. Wow, you must have done something really grave to get exiled and deprived of your magic. I foretold the falling of my coven. Bleak, but how are your visions your fault? After my premonition coven was consumed by despair, many witches came to me for counsel to prepare for the end times. Edena didn't like that. She holds supreme authority in our coven, so she decided to exile me to this wandering asteroid. Our leader determined that even if all covens must fall eventually, advertising their demise only pushes the catastrophe forward. Edena decided my power posed to great danger to peace inside our coven. She concluded that I had to learn reason instead of relying exclusively on my gift, so I was sentenced to meditate for a millennium, deprived of my deck. Since I'm here, I deduce that you don't agree with your leader's judgment. She was afraid of my influence. Many of our sisters put our trust in my advice. I'm sure that hag thought I was undermining her supremacy and decided to cast me out. You sure sound sour about it. Would you kill her should you have the chance? No. Isolation didn't eat away your mercy yet, I see. Okay, I will help you recover your powers. Will you get me a new tarot deck? Tarot? No. I mean, tarot is cute, but it's too human-centric to grasp the hidden truths of the cosmos. You will create your own deck. My own deck? I wouldn't even know where to begin. Shh, leave the details to me. That is what these 5 days of training are for. You're going back to which school, Fortuna? I don't know. For this training, we will review the 4 basic elements of magic: air, water, earth, and fire. Avatar. I don't remember how that went in the cartoon. Anyway, keep going. Everything looks good on stream. On Twitch. Oh no. Don't worry, it will be fun. Plus, you'll get to seal a contract with me for each of those energies. Now get some rest. Tomorrow, we will start with the invisible energy, air. Oops. Okay. Context. This guy has 6 arms. First day of school. Are you nervous? Yo, what's up? Hello. Happy New Year! I just got back. To be honest, I'm just happy to hear my something other than my own voice. That's cool. Today we're going to talk about air. I'm going to focus on what will be useful for creating our own divination deck. Understood. Air represents an invisible, negative space that which imbues everything. That depends on your question. If it's advertising, then you may not advertise. It is within the rules. Air is the collective subconscious energy within a community, the ecosystem. Air is everything that surrounds us. Air is context. Master your air, and you will acquire unparalleled awareness. There is power in knowing one's place. Even when isolated, you are one with the cosmos. Now, for the first part of our contract, we will seal our air energies together. Yes, please. As I promised, I will let you to decide the nature of every seal. You just need to answer a question. But careful. Your answers will affect your fate dramatically. I'm ready. For the air seal, how do you want to be perceived? I want to be feared. I want to be adored, and I want to be pitied. Looks like it doesn't fit on the screen, but that's fine. Let's be adored. Ready for an ego trip, eh? I'm on board. Inspiring adoration will get you support of many, from many. But be careful you don't get overthrown by your idol persona. I understand. Allow me to seal our air energies together then. That hurt. That felt good. Can't you feel the power? Yes, I feel it, but I also felt like I was tearing apart. Well, girl, I am a behemoth after all. What did you expect? I know, I can take it. Good. Now focus on that hit of air we unlocked. We're going to use it to create our first card. I noticed you have a ceremonial tokonoma for witchcraft in the basement. Head over there, and I will teach you to create cards. Hurry up, Fortuna. Taking too long. Aharudo. Oh, hello. Will it be able to show his face on screen? Yep, it will. This is the Arcane Grimoire. Here you'll acquire magic images that can be used to craft your cards. There are 3 types: spheres for the backgrounds, arcana for the main figure on the card, and symbiosis to add some magic pizzazz to your compositions. They all cost magic energy to summon. Right now you can only acquire air-type elements because we've only unlocked the air seal, but you can go ahead and browse the Grimoire to savor your future creations. I won't look too much into this. The road is lethal. The road ahead is unknown. Seed of knowledge. We'll just use whatever we can use, I guess. I can already hear the clicking on my VOD. Shaman. Shamans have been taking care of soul and heart in many tribes since the birth of the mortal kin. These mortals can grasp a blur of ideas. Just the... Golden shovel, like in Minecraft? Now build your first card. You can move and drag the background. Move the background and drag or rotate the scale of the images around. Add as many images as you want from the stock at the sides of your cards. Don't worry, it won't cost you extra energy. Put your soul into it. Huh. How about that? Card legend. The meaning of a card varies depending on which elements you combine. Card legend. We walk the road alone for everyone to see. They save knowledge, they remember crimes. The Aether Wings elevates the arcana to everyone to see. A hurricane of air energy will stir luck and call for the unexpected. This is guide, discovery, justice, predestination, and luck. Air element leans towards relationships, community, and karma. Pay attention to your studies so you can tune your divination style towards the ideas that fancy you the most. It can be tricky at the beginning. The only way to master this is through experience. I have no experience. Adventure Tale? Did you like it? Looks promising. Feels way more complex than Tarot, but I can sense its potential. Good, we're only getting started. It will make more sense when you try your hand at reading them. We'll wait until you've made at least 2 cards, though. There's not a lot of predestination in shuffling a single card. Oh, we both laughed at that. I'm sorry, you must be tired. Go to bed and review the fundamentals of air. Tomorrow we will unlock your water. Thank you, Abramer. Thanks to you, Fortuna. I will make you happy, I promise. Good night. Lesson 3. Emotion. You're taking your time, girl, trying to get there. Oh, Fortuna, a day cometh to teacheth thee, for breatheth is the cosmos, and internal thy grief. Oh, what are you doing? I thought I could get more in character to satisfy your expectations. I'd rather focus on our studies. Oh, come on. You're not the only one excited about being able to talk to somebody after eternal imprisonment. Loosen up a bit. Only familiar. Sweet charm art we studying today. What? Color me art thee well? Stop. I give up. Now come here and teach me your magic. Even joking around doesn't stop you from being intense. Okay, focus, Abramer. Let's begin today's lesson. The second element we will unlock is water. Water represents substances, meaning the hidden nature of nature of things. Water comes in many shapes, purpose, and desire. Willpower. Water is everything that lives inside of you. Water is emotion. That's a good synthesis, yes. Master your water and you will have the key to any heart and soul. There's power in empathy and self-awareness. Water isn't my forte, but I understand. Yeah, I noticed that. But don't worry, I am here to support you. Now come for a second part of our contract. We will seal our water energies together. Yokata. Again, you decide the nature of our contract. Answer this question. And remember, your answers will affect your fate dramatically. I know. Well, the water seal. What is your innermost desire? Power, romance, or knowledge? We'll go for power, romance, or knowledge. I don't need romance. And knowledge is power. Knowledge. Oh, knowledge. That's not a common desire. But it makes sense. Enlightenment is a mighty resource for a witch. Can't wait to see what you'll make of new knowledge. Although be careful not to stumble onto one of those cosmic truths that are better left unknown. Don't want my favorite witch to lose her mind. Now, I have a question. When will all the contracts we've been sealing become effective? Immediately. I mean, they are etched into the cosmic wheel as we speak. In time, it'll all come to you, and you will be pretty aware of the moment they're delivered. I see. I can tell you one thing for sure. They'll come in the same order we sealed them. First, you will get your adoration. You'll notice how people idolize you. Sometime after, you'll discover a new source of knowledge. Then whatever we seal on your earth will happen. And finally, in the distant future, you'll pay the price we agree on the fire. Everything you've asked for will come at a price. I guess your summoning is forbidden for a reason, huh? Having second thoughts? I need to seal the second contract already. Brace yourself. My bones. Woohoo! Girl, you have power. I just hope this torture is worth it. It will be. Have faith. Can I make a new card now? Yes, same as yesterday. Head to the basement. Water now. During the last war, the age of witches, the ancients pierced these lands to deep on all to the planet is always bleeding lava. The first witches tried to heal this dominion by covering it with the tears of water deities. The waters of Jivana Payayoti are forever boiling. Rituals performed using salt from these waters grant access to the most profound emotions. Shipwreck Library. The home of water deity that collects every letter that was never sent or never got to its destination. Witches can purchase this lost knowledge in exchange for unedited poems for beautiful shelves. Sunset Docks. A humble wooden dock cursed by a heartbroken witch. The legends say that anyone who parts ways with someone and sails away, this dock will never meet the one they left behind again. That's sad. Home of the Coven of the Jade Sculptors. The giant jade monk statues guard the souls of every member of the clan. If you bring the heart of a deceased jade witch back to these waterfalls, she can be born again as a mortal, retaining her memories but not by her skills. Those who are reborn must act as servants for the living witches of their coven. The most profound emotions. Witches found this door chained to the ever expanding edges of this universe. No one's ever dared to go through it. Once a young witch looked through its keyhole and fell victim to a 7-year-long orgasm. Addicted, though, went back look again, but this time she's exploded into red dust. Okay. Whatever secret you confess, the Minister of Secrets will keep anyone from spreading it. The spell will break if the eel dies. Swordfish liquor. 1 glass will make you happy. 2 glasses will make you horny. 3 glasses will make you honest. This will not make any sense here. Oh well. Oh crap, there was more to it? I didn't know. Ah well. That's the other card. Okay, the ever-boiling sea of tear grants access to the most profound emotions. The door holds promises for quenching many kinds of thirsts. The swordfish liquor runs with the truth. A flood of water can unleash hidden potentials, introspection, yearning, power, and passion. Really like the art for this. They really designed him well. Armor. Oh, I got it on the first try. Time for some divination. This is your area of expertise, so you guide me through this. Okay, a card reading with just 2 cards, huh? We need to test if these really work, so I'll do a reading. We can confirm on the spot. I'm going to read your pass. Whoa, that's bold. I like it. I'm ready. You just enjoy it. You're among friends here. I'm going to draw a card and place it on the spot to read into your past. Here we go. I thought we only had 2 cards. You are older than this universe. Well, these cards pierce deep. I wasn't expecting you to get such a revelation in your first draw. I'm proud of you. Thank you. What does this mean? How can anyone perceive the Big Bang? This is a hard one to explain through language. You know that the universe is expanding, right? Right? Well, this universe expands over something. Or I should say over nothing. I don't know how to put this into any words you know. But basically, I existed before this universe. At some point in the universe, you lived and grew around me, and I was subjected to its rules. Before we are captured by a universe, behemoths live without shape, without mass, without time. Are there other universes besides this one? Yes. What are they like? Unfathomable by any language or code developed within this universe's rules. Don't think too much about it or you'll lose your mind. In any case, this extra universal nature is where my power comes from. Magic is but an extensive understanding of how reality works. Wow. Let's get back to your training. What was that? I felt an energy surge. That is your deck harvesting energy. Whenever you do a reading, you'll harvest magic akin to the card you drew. Fortune telling will be your main source of energy once we seal our pact. I see. Alright, the cards work. They will work like a charm, I must say. You're a gifted fortune teller, my friend. Thank you. I really missed this. I almost forgot how exciting it is to dig into the secrets of the cosmic wheel. I'm so happy for you, and I am thankful, Abramer. We're just getting started. Now go get some rest. Tomorrow we'll make another card and do some more divination. Looking forward to it. Oyasumi. Lesson 4, Strength. Today's lesson is about Earth. This is a powerful one. Weren't the other ones powerful as well? Well, of course. But this one is pure potential. Literal power. Okay, glad to see you're excited. Let's begin the lesson, please. Okay, Earth. Earth, how can I sum it up? Earth represents determination, empowerment, everything that pushes you forward, like drive. Earth is grounding, support, the source, but also direction of your force. Earth is your drive. Earth is strength. That's it. But bear in mind that it doesn't only refer to your capabilities, but also the support of your allies. To master one's Earth is to be aware of where to look for potential, not to be drunk on one's power. These are also the forms of Earth energy. Now for the third part of our contract, we will seal our Earth energies together. Lay the question on me. Remember, your answers will affect your fate dramatically. This guy's enthusiastic about it. I don't think he loves me. I'm pretty sure he's trying to kill me. Anyway, what do you want to become? Your main source of determination. A lone wolf, huh? It's the safest position to rely on yourself. I just hope you never break down or your willpower will shatter and there will be no one able to pick up the pieces. It's okay, I've come this far by myself. You sure look strong, I'll concede that. Very well. Now I will seal our Earth energies together. Get ready. Ugh, the power! I love Earth contracts. I almost vomited with this one. Yes, Earth has a lot of presence. I've seen other witches puke right after sealing it. I'm one of those tough ones then. Oh, you bet you are. You have been the first one to not cry during our ceremony. Although we still have fire to seal, that one is painful, even to me. Oh no. You can do this. Only one to go. Now, to the fun part. Let's make a card. Walk faster. the best merchants of their galaxy. They couldn't figure out how to travel through space, so they tore away a piece of their homeland and skies and took it with them. A blue nebula full of flying ships and the soar the Milky Way. Well, that's one way to do it. Let's go with this one. One of the artisans, a minor god who crafts blessed jars. Water poured from amphora blown by the gold blower will make fruit grow from dead soil. Nah. The dragon, born from the imagination of mortals and extinct because of their greed. Dragons were known for keeping their treasure and grudges. Sounds sinister, but I like it. I don't know. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Yup. Nailed it. I just realized I'm able to change the background up here in the corner. Arcana are blessed by the power of the Gem Skull Belt, a symbol of haughty guardian. The obsidian sledgehammer fixate offering the empowering and revelation. Excessive earth energy can lead to immobility. Hurry up, Fortuna. that the tutorial would take so long. Okay, we have 3 cards now. Any ideas on what to read next? I'm going to read your desire. I want to find out what your true intentions are. You want to expose your teacher? You'll give me no quarter, huh? I'm game, do your worst. Would like to be summoned more often. You want more witches to desire you. You bet. I admit I have a strong fetish for witches. Creepy. It's not like that. I'm not talking about exclusively. There is something tense and stimulating about becoming a witch's servant. Your desires are always so colorful. I just can't get enough of the rush that comes from a satisfying witch. Still sounds pretty perverted to me. I won't argue that it's never a perversion. I am lucky my abilities are so tempting for your kind. I'm eager to see how our time together will play out. I predict that you're destined to stir things up dramatically. You sure love drama. It's what makes existence worthwhile. I'm a bit scared now, actually. Just a bit? I think I'm going to draw another card. Oh, what for? You're quite a difficult character to read. I just can't tell what your deal is. In addition to your desire, I need to ask, why do you behave like this? What do you mean by this? Shh, let the card speak. Be my friend. You crave my approval. You are trying to seduce me. You feel the need to make your superior clear. You're trying to seduce me. You're trying to seduce me. Ha 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 ha. Hitting on me with through the cards, aren't you? I know. I swear, this is the card's message. You try to dodge the bullet. What is this about? I already confessed what I have a thing for witches. Most of the time I fall in love with, however, who summons me. You, Fortuna, I just love your bossy attitude. I don't know if I like where this is going. Don't worry about it. I won't push things. I'm used to enjoying love from a distance. Not that I'm in love right now, by the way. I'm only playing around. Well, let's take things slow. I'm no stranger to magical intercourse with comic entities, just so you know. But I'd rather focus on my training right now. Understood. You went in for the kill with reading, didn't you? That's my divination style. If we don't dig into the intense stuff, we might as well just have a normal conversation. You're absolutely right. I can see I won't get bored with you. This guy. What now? I'm the one that needs rest after today's session. Go and review what you've studied so far and get ready for tomorrow's lesson. Fire's the last seal and is almost the most trying of energies. Very well. Were you the leader of your coven? How would you punish someone for having someone a Brammer? Would exile suffice? Would you be able to forgive something like this? Or maybe you would think it worthy of death. Give me a second. Hi. How have you found the ceremony so far? Do you want to review any elements before continuing? I didn't think so. It was pretty basic stuff. Understood. What's the matter? You're not chipper as usual. Ah, yes, I'm sorry. Fire is usually my favorite lesson. And it marks the final step before our contract becomes effective, which I'm looking forward to. Let's see. But I have a bad feeling about this. That's odd. Based on your act so far, I thought you enjoyed the threat of dire consequences. Oh, of course I do. That kind of adrenaline is my favorite thing in the cosmos. What is it then? Look, you're right. I better stop dwelling on silly worries and focus on our training. I'm just moody for some reason. You got an attitude. It's not silly. What do you say we look into with our cards after we finish today's session? That might be a good idea. You're hiding something. That's one of the perks of being summoned by a fortune teller. So true. You're on. It'll be a good challenge as the final test for this new deck. That's the Abrahammer I know. I need you sharp for the final lesson. Fire it is. This element is usually feared by most and yearn for those with ill will, but fire is more versatile than most magic practitioners you think it is. Fire represents adversary, battle, everything that is against you. Fire is challenge, intimidation, a fuel of every battle. Fire is your wrath. Fire is conflict. Exactly. But don't just dwell on the negative aspects of definition. Conflict also means growth. The only time fire is bad is when you're on the losing side. And even if there's defeat, there's a great deal of growth. Well, isn't that motivational? We are living an example of that. Master your fire and you will conquer anything the cosmos throws at you. To tell you the truth, I'm more intimidated by water. Actually, maybe that's why we get along so well. Now, the final contract. This answer will affect you profoundly. What will you sacrifice, my magic? My immortality, the coven, and the life of whoever I love the most. My immortality. Oh wow, are you sure about that? You'll live a maximum of another 60 years after you pay for the price. Plus, you won't be able to live in space anymore. You'll have to go down to Earth and live among the humans. Do you want to reconsider? Yes, let me answer differently. What is the coven? The coven. Wow, that is brutal. Why? It doesn't mean they'll all die. They could just disband, right? Yes, or of course they'll be absorbed by a more powerful coven. Or they could all fuse into a single all too powerful witch. I've seen it happen. There are many possibilities, but still, to use everyone you know as a payment is wild. Do you want to reconsider? Let's reconsider. And then the life of whoever I love the most. That's a harsh one. I've seen other witches choose to sacrifice the person they love, and it always hurt them more than they expected. This will leave an everlasting dent in your soul. Let me answer differently. I don't need love. Let's do it. As you wish. I will etch your decision into the cosmic wheel and pray it doesn't break you apart when the time comes to pay the price. Brace yourself. This pain, it burns. It's breaking my atoms apart. I love it. Help me. Fortuna? What is happening here? What is that? Wake up. Fortuna, wake up. What happened? Sorry, I had to wake you up. You've been asleep for a couple of days. You dropped dead after we sealed the fire contract. I thought it might be too much, so I let you rest. I feel dizzy. I had the weirdest dream. Oh yeah? What about? Can't remember, but it felt premonitory. I feel so bad for waking you up, but you have some business to attend to. What do you mean? Look at the window. You've got a visitor. That falcon. That's a familiar from an arbiter. What's an arbiter? An arbiter office is an organism composed of former witches, unaffiliated with any coven, that ensures no witches operating outside the laws of the magical pact. They also rule over conflicts between different covens, and they rarely interfere with internal affairs. It was founded about 4,000 years ago, so it makes sense. You don't know them? Yeah, this happened during my slumber. Why were they created? Well, both the Arbiters and the Magical Pact were created after an especially bloody witch war that ended with our coven burning 87 witches inside a white star. Ouch. To avoid further atrocities, some witches vowed to stop using magic and focus exclusively on keeping the peace. In the beginning, it was a group of devotees who wanted to avoid tragedy, but nowadays it's mainly composed of outcasts that have to serve the Arbiter's office as a lifelong punishment. Well, things have gotten a lot bleaker since I was last put to sleep. This all happened before my time, but I'm more afraid of having witch wars than witch cops. And what do you think the Arbiter wants? Maybe they noticed I summoned you. That's impossible. My arts are untraceable. Then there's only one way to find out. Let's invite her over. Sure, I'll make myself invisible whenever you get a visit. Also, you have some energy pooled from sealing the fire contract in case you want to expand your deck before inviting the Arbiter over. Don't worry about it. There'll be time for that. Okay, but you're not off the hook. We'll look into what worries you eventually. As if I could escape you. This is a really chill guy. Let's get straight to it. My name is Thea, and I write you from the Arbiter's office. Your personal situation caught the attention of my superiors, who tasked me with reviewing your case. I would like to interview you regarding your exile and write a plea to your coven's leader to revisit your case if we judge the punishment to be excessive. Well, don't you look interesting? Thanks for having me. My name is Thea, Arbiter Badge 210. Thank you for coming, Arbiter. I really appreciate the office paying attention to my case. I've been isolated for 200 years so far. That's precisely why I'm here. The Arbiter office recently discovered your situation. We are worried it may go awry for the community. Excessive punishment begets rancor, and 1,000-year-long exile, that's perfect recipe to build up a lot of bad blood. And we all know what a witch can do with the surplus of bad blood. But I am here to help you. Let me know about your case and we'll look for a way to make you feel better. Thank you. I already had a meeting with Adena, the leader of your witch clan. Adena told me that you predicted the fall of your coven. She explained to me she didn't punish you for that, though she punished you because of how you handled it. Apparently, you plunged the coven into chaos, giving ill advice to any witch, telling them to prepare for the end times. And those actions almost destroyed the coven before its time. So she decided to exile you and deprive you of your deck so you can meditate and reign on the range and meaning of your powers. Now, that's the official version. I'm interested in what you have to say. Do you think what they did was wrong? Decisions. I'll say yes. Yes, I should have gone to Adena first. You acknowledge your leader's wisdom. That makes things easier. Next question. Do you think your punishment is fair? Absolutely not. I understand. Hardly anyone would accept this kind of sentence. How are you coping with centuries of isolation? At first it was hard, but now I think I can manage. Wow, you are strong. I'll see what I can do to improve your situation. I can leave less worries about you doing something drastic, right? Yes, I believe so. I still don't understand why Adena deprived you of your tarot deck. I mean, if you're isolated, what does she care if you have magic or not? That's something I'm supposed to reflect on while exile. It's a pity, because I'd have to love my fortune read. Anyway, before I leave as an arbiter, I'm obliged to ask, anything to confess? Actually, I'm crafting a new deck for divination. Oh wow, that's bold. But I don't think what you're doing is illegal. Adena took your tarot deck from you, but she doesn't have authority over your new creations yet. I'm sure she won't be happy to hear it, though. You don't need to report to Adena. I trust in the office's neutrality. Of course, unless you break the magical pact or it becomes relevant during trial. We won't disclose sensitive information from our investigation in any case. What I'm crafting isn't a tarot deck, it's something new. Oh, really? Can I see it? Would you like a reading? Ahem, as an arbiter, it is my duty to make sure that your new project doesn't break the magical pact. So, I would love a reading, very much, yes, please. It'll be my pleasure. My pleasure. You want to ask the deck? I want to know what's in the future regarding my career as an arbiter. Very well. I'm going to draw 2 cards for you. The first one to look for opportunities and good omens, and the second one to warn you about possible challenges or adversities. That's scary. Would you prefer not to know? No, please, go on ahead. Alright, here we go. I see war, you will be sent into combat. Oh my, you are going to kill a witch. You will suffer a critical permanent injury or wound. I see war, you will be sent into combat. What? What do you mean war? I can see high scale of conflict that will require arbiters to go into battle. Oh my god, but that is huge. I have to warn everyone. No, wait, don't do that. I have experience in ringing the catastrophe bells, and it doesn't ring any good. But I can't just do nothing about it. Let the higher-ups know, and no one else. And keep my name off the record if you can. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but I'll protect my source as much as I can, I promise. Thank you. Oh my, or... Okay, I'll protect you all. That is our duty. Thank you. I don't know if that was a good idea. But I will become allies. You are going to meet someone that's going to change your life. You're going to meet someone really special that's going to change your life. Oh no. We are arbiters, can't be in a relationship. It doesn't have to mean a romance necessarily. It could be a well figure so inspiring that they make you a better arbiter. Or reconnecting with a long lost friend. I can't afford to fall in love. Please help me, this is not going well for her. But I said, all of the options feel like me falling in love. Aren't you the amorous one, huh? The dating is the thing I miss the most from my life becoming an arbiter. Oh well, I'll be strong. Well, what do you think of my dude deck? Are you scared? That was amazing and a bit scary, but mostly amazing. Thank you. Your gift could be a valuable asset for our office. It's a crime that you're imprisoned here. Well, I shouldn't position myself in such matters. At least not that strongly. In any case, it's an objective truth that your skills are wasted on this forsaken rock. Now, as an arbiter, I can't simply overrule Adena's sentence, but I'm going to lift a ban on visitation. Wow, you can really do that? I just requested a permit from the main office. It'll become effective as soon as my arbiter's notebook gets updated with a moon stamp. Arbiter's forms are updated in the master grimoire as soon as my pen touches the paper. All of which I've written so far is already in the office archives. Are efficient. There are witch covens all around the universe. We can't afford to be traveling back and forth to the moon temple at all times. Makes sense. And it's official. You can now receive guests on your cute asteroid home. This makes me happier than I can express. Teehee. You did deserve this. I'm just happy to ease your pain. Thank you so much. Just doing my job. Do you want me to let your coven know? Just let Jasmine and Dahlia know for now. I'm not ready to go public yet. It's been 200 years. I understand. I'll send a falcon to each of them. Thanks again. Well, I should be going now. It's been a pleasure to meet you, and thanks for the reading, even if it was so ominous. Itterashai, arigatou gozaimashita. Oh, this is just too good. Now, what's this? Is she dreaming? And I had a... Okay. How do you know if it was 5 minutes? Were you counting? I swear I don't know what he did to me. I pushed away when I... Oh, okay. Okay. Ah. This is, oh, God. No. No. Let's not. Okay. It's a good thing I didn't read those. That was pretty bad. I'm sorry. What happened? We've just been dating since high school, and I guess we just drifted apart. But you look so good together. The last time we had dinner at your apartment. Yeah, we're always been good at putting up a front. But the truth is that last year, we've been fighting too many times a week. What about? Oh, the stupidest details. I have my theory about what was pissing Alicia off, at least anyway. I tried to comfort her about it, but she wouldn't admit that would make her as a bad person or something. It was because of all activism, right? Wow, how did you know? Nah, I just said it because it pisses me off a bit too, to be honest. Patrice! I guess sometimes I can be a bit too passionate. It's not that. Being around someone that fundamentally good can be frustrating. I mean, you're vegan, only consume local produce, wear repurposed clothes, volunteer at soup kitchens, but that's not much of a sacrifice. It's just about working on your habits, really. Come on, okay, I get it. But I never asked Alicia to do all those things. Like I said, it's not your fault, but I couldn't be happier eating Burger King and wearing leather boots next to you. Come on, I'm sure the relationship was more complicated than that. She's dead, right? She just couldn't stand this goody two-shoes. Okay, look, the sea. Ah, it smells so good. We're here, girls. Let's offer our souls to the ocean and cleanse all that we've picked up from the city. Can't wait to see the meteor shower. I'm gonna wish for the three of us to leave everything behind and come live here. Oh. Okay. Fortunate. Okay, we're not gonna... Okay. We don't want to look into that. That was unexpected. Yeah. Pizza time. Oh, なるほどだね. We'll put a little bit of pepperoni. I don't know what these ingredients are. Bon appetit! There's some magic about this dough. Having sisters that owns a food truck here sure is a perk. Yeah, thanks for the pizza and for the ride, Fortuna. Although, I'll just have one slice. Ah, the pepperoni. Yeah, too much for me. Why don't you just pick it off? It already sweated all over the pizza. Aw, man. I wouldn't mind making an exception, especially with cheese, but pepperoni is a step too far. I'm sorry, I'll go over and make another one right now. No, don't worry. I brought some fruit in case you made something I could skip. Or I should skip. I wouldn't want to impose. No, really, it's no problem. It's alright. Seriously. I'm just happy to be here. I'm excited I'm not even hungry. Oh, on the other hand, I'm starving and I love pepperoni. So you made my day, Fortuna. Great cosmic balance restored. What I could have done with the Argula though. Yuck. By the way, how long until the meteor shower? It could start any minute now. We'll definitely be watching stars fall in less than an hour. What are you guys going to wish for, or girls going to wish for? Oh, we're not supposed to tell, are we? That's up to you. But I believe the stars don't care about what you say out loud. What are you going to wish for? Many things. I have a list. But I guess the most important is I want to become a better person. What do you mean? You're already a good person. Don't bother sweet-talking me. I can tell that I see it reflected in you and in people at the office and every god. Okay. Hello, happy new year, Theo Teddy. It has been a very, very long time since I streamed. I hope you're doing alright. I guess we're a pair of mean sisters and that's all there is to it. What do you plan to wish for, Eva? I want to save the world. Come on, you can't really be that selfless. No, really. Ontoni, it makes me really anxious, even with everything I do. No matter if I recycle, consume, could critically go to rallies or donate part of my income to fight poverty, the world will always move in the wrong direction. We can't fight whoever's in the driver's seat. I want the stars to help me not give up against the impeding doom. Eva, would you like me to help you figure this stuff out with my cards? Oh yes, please. I've been thinking about your tarot deck all day, but I was too shy to ask. You know I enjoy reading your fortune. Please, go ahead. What do you want to know? I want to know about the world's fate. That's very brave. Are you sure you want to ask the tarot this? Even if we find something is terrible? World's fate. Also, I'd like to know what I can do to make it a better place. Understood. The Hermit. The Hermit's lantern is a lamp of truth used to guide the unknowing. He has hold a prick to help him navigate the narrow and seeks enlightenment, a form of discretion. Oh, that's mean right there. Incapable of fighting corporations, you'll start a foundation to support the damned. Oh, that's beautiful and sad, but also beautiful. You will create homes. You will feed the hungry. Your foundation will give many people a second chance. Aw, you're going to make me cry. Okay, what about the world? Oh shit. You'll get to witness the winning of an era beyond the solar system. Oh, really? That's amazing, but can you tell? You won't get to set foot on other planets, but your grandson will prosper on Mars. Right? On the other hand, the Earth will slowly die, overexploited in service of the conquest of space. Many animals will perish. Oh my goodness. And each time, Earth will reduce to be a planetary stop. Just stop. You're messing with me, right? I swear to you, this is what the cards are telling me. You're usually more vague, like there will be an opportunity to develop yourself, or you will soon face a challenge. Now you're like channeling visions from another dimension or something. Yeah, I'm surprised too. Maybe it's the energy of the meteor shower. And some planets that we don't know about that align over my card deck. But I see it clear as I can see in your face. This is the fate of the world. So about the foundation I'm going to create, what's its role? Will it be able to pick up the pieces of what they leave behind here on the Earth? Cards didn't say. It'll create good for many people here, or on Mars, that's for sure. That's good to know. Specific, I'm so sorry. Nah, it's alright. It's been scary, but also fun. Rio, my grandchildren will think I've lost it when I keep telling them how my, interesting. You're aware of that just totally screwed up Edo's head, right? I didn't mean to. Come on, it hasn't been that bad. A future distant, this feels like fiction, a prophecy or not. Now that you know the fate of the world, what are your plans? I feel sorry for the Earth, but I believe it would be beautiful for humanity to reach other planets. I love space. I would love to leave this planet. Or maybe you'll get to visit Mars. I don't think so. Fortuna told me I'll have bone cancer in my 50s, so I doubt I'll ever get to reach the stars. That's horrible. Why did you tell your sister that, Fortuna? We were kids, and I dared her to read as far as she could into my future. I've never read into anyone's end ever again. I felt terrifying. A presence lurking beyond my vision, like if I could keep on reading beyond death, then... now I'm scared. I will never forget that feeling. At that moment, my fortune-telling skills were enhanced in some way. I've never been wrong since then. It's true. I can vouch for that. Don't tell me I don't want the world to go bananas. Maybe we can fight magic with magic. Look, the meteor shower has begun. Let's ask the shooting stars to fix the scary future. I already told you what I'm gonna wish for, so I'm okay. Okay, I'll go first. Please, stars, save the Earth from the fate Fortuna told us. Give us the chance to make it right. You made my sister sound like a villain. Aw, don't say that. Stars, please help my sister happy. Help her find whatever she's been looking for. Hey, weren't you going to wish to become a better person? Nah, that wouldn't suit me. I'd rather use my wish to take care of my little sister. That means you're a good person already. Oh, shut up. Don't ruin my cool moment. Come on, ask them. Speak from your heart. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Please tell us. Where's your mind? What's the thing you want so wildly that the stars you can give it to you? I want you to be happy. I know there is something else. I smell it on the sea breeze. I keep seeing it in the dance of every flame. When I look at my cards, I can tell that magic is real. Yet everyone's reminding me of how childish I am. I don't want to be a woman. I want to be... So, bold of you, and go confess your crafting of a new divination deck. I felt powerful since I met you. I'm not scared of the Arbiters. What a cocky answer. It's too soon for me to be cast away again, for me to be cast away again, Fortuna. I'm not saying you should be fearful, but please do exercise some caution. Don't worry, I got this. Should we do that we had that pending now? It can wait. You have mail to be read anyway. What's the matter? Are you scared? Scared? Who, me? Ah. Yes, I am. What? Why? I've had other beings read me the cards. The stones, the bones, the pendulum, you name it. But what you do doesn't feel like fortune telling. Both of his hands are down. That's new. It feels like you're tearing up the cosmic wheel apart. Your readings are too deep and too sharp. But that level of insight is desirable in the seer, isn't it? Absolutely. You're the best I've ever seen in my long existence. But exposing oneself to your arts feels so taxing. I'm happy though. It's been ages since someone stirred fear or unrest in me. Thank you. Happy to bother you, I guess. But don't think you'll be postponed this reading indefinitely. Sure. Don't let me keep you now. It seems like you have friends. Well, at least he admitted that he was scared. What, are you scared? Yes. Seems like you have friends eager. Fortuna, this is great news. I'm dying to see you, girl. Say the word and you'll have me coming through your wound ASAP. Oh, it feels good to be back in stream and look at my 3 screens. Oh, the huge arms. Fortuna, it's me, Dahlia. It's really you. I can't believe it. I'm so happy to see you. Oh, so wholesome. What's up? Tell me what you've done these past 200 years. Come on. 2 centuries. Can you believe it? That effing Adina. I swear to you, she's gonna pay. Slow down, please. I'm sorry. I can believe I just... Oh, no. I can't believe I'm finally speaking to you again. So bring me up to speed. There's nothing much to tell, actually. It's been boring as hell here. I almost lost it, or maybe I did lose it. I don't really know anymore. I wouldn't be able to really stay locked up and isolated for long, I'm telling you. You guys able to live in isolation? For me, just being in my cave, you're able to work and play video games and live stably. What is it? Live stably, financially. Then I think you're cooking. You're cooking at life. Anyway, I would have gone after Adena to kill or be killed. I wish I had your strength. What are you saying? You're stronger than me. 200 years by yourself and you're still standing. I don't know anyone stronger than you. That's another kind of strength too, I guess. But I envy you, ready to go out with a bang, not with a whimper like me. But you didn't go yet, girl. I'm sure you've got plenty to pent up energy ready to get back at the universe whenever you gain your freedom. Actually, I have been crafting my own divination deck. What? Nani? Nani kore? What do you mean crafting? You're making cards and all? Yes, that's exactly it. I summon images from dominions of the cosmos for the backgrounds. And I summoned magic images from cosmic and arcana energy symbols. And I composed a design of the card with them. The meaning of the cards vary depending on which elements and energies I combine. That sounds crazy cool. Show me your favorite card. Well, the deck is too green. I need to make a lot of cards. It doesn't matter. Show me your favorite so far. This one. I love the art. This is already cooler than your old tarot deck. What does this card mean? These cards are harder to summarize than the tarot ones. For example, this one could mean introspection, yearning, passion, or power. Whoa! And do you know how... Oh, what the heck? Do you know which meaning to pick when you draw one? Context and instinct. And you never doubt yourself. It's natural to second guess yourself when you're a student of the divinatory arts. But I left that phase behind long ago, back when I was a mortal girl. A prediction of mine has never failed to happen, not a single time. I even foretold that humans would leave Earth and start conquering the solar system. And I did this almost a century ago before it happened. Shite, that's amazing. Read the cards for me, please. Ah, sure, but you don't want to catch up first? This is catching up. Show me what you've got. Okay, what do you want to ask the deck? Eh? Can you? I can tell you that myself. I don't think you can. We witches lie to ourselves by nature. I bet I'm the only one that will learn things about Fortuna with these things. I accept with one condition. We look into your past, too. I'm in. We've got ourselves into a divination face-off. I don't know how you manage to draw me into these situations every time. The cosmos brought me here to make you feel all alive. What can I say? Let's do this. Oh, wow, I didn't know I could, okay. You had a falling out and you just recently patched it up. You've been plotting to leave the town and found your own clan of warrior witches. You've been plotting to leave the coven and found your own clan of warrior witches. Well, you should become an arbiter. Straight to the most problematic issue. This sounds really dangerous. How deep into this plan are you? Pretty deep. Haven't gotten to the point of no return yet. But if I snap my fingers, there's a good lot of witches all ready to fight our way out. We've been discussing everything in a front of Minister Secrets, so there's no risk of word getting out until the day comes. I discovered it though. Nah, you're only divination freak in our coven. And I know I can trust you. Sure, but please try not to hurt yourselves or anyone else on your way out if it comes to that. Not even Adena? It'll be easier for everyone if you manage not to harm anyone. You're right. But that's extremely naive on your part. I'm sorry. It's alright. You're so cute. I love you. I love you too. When I couldn't deal with my anxiety, I hurt myself and disfigured myself beyond recognition, then patched myself back with a regeneration spell. And I spent so much time alone that I hate myself, I hate my voice, I hate my thoughts. I don't know how to exist anymore. What? This is so strange, I can't see a thing. I've never tried to read into my own past yet. Maybe I'm not supposed to. Oh, what a bummer. I'm sorry, I can't meet the end of my deal. Do you want to try and ask something else? Nah, it's okay. I played and lost. Not that I mind sharing stuff with my best friend anyway. Would you like to ask anything else? Maybe. Nah, that's enough fortune telling for one day. I think. I gotta hand it to you, this new deck is something else. Congratulations. Thank you. I'm still trying to get the hang of it. Can't wait for you to witness what you do once you reach your full potential. It's going to be scary for sure. A good friend of mine is just in a bit of trouble, and having just seen how amazing your new deck is, I wonder if you could help her. What happened? Her name is Grit. She is a witch architect. She mostly works on asteroids and wandering moons into temples. She's pretty young witch, joined the coven around 130 years ago, so you wouldn't know her. But she's a purist, I am sure you'll love her. Sure, I'd love to meet her, but stop beating around the bush. What happened? You must promise you won't tell anyone. I promise. She tried to summon a behemoth. What? Your stance on this? That I want to protect my friends, of course. Happy to hear that. What kind of behemoth did Creek try to summon? Well, to protect me from its influence, she didn't give me any details. So I tried to summon a builder behemoth to help her craft a special altar out of a titan's skull, or something like that. But since she's an architect, their essences were so similar to Behemoth got entangled with her own. Being, they fused. Fusion? No! She haven't you see her since the summoning went awry. Oh my, this sounds great. She's desperate, that's why I'm coming to you. Your deck may be the only hope for her at this point. She can't stay hidden from the Coven forever, and when they find out, I don't even want to think about it. I'll help her, I'll do everything in my power, I promise. Thank you, Fortuna. I must go now. Alright. I'll tell Gret to write you, and thank you for the reading. You're the best. And I love you, and I'm so happy to have you back. She's cute! Jasmine, I'm so happy to see you, Fortuna. Thank you for coming. I missed you so much. I love you too. Aw, she's cute! I thought you still had a sentence of 8 centuries ahead of you. How in the cosmos did you manage to soften Adina? I didn't. It was an arbiter who took pity on me. Or, well, more than pitied me. I think she was awestruck or something. Either way, she lifted the ban on visitation since she determined Adina's punishment was too severe. And the Arbiter was dang right. I mean, I wouldn't dare go against Adina's judgment. But keeping you from receiving guests is a punishment for all the Coven, not just you. She's cute. Like the overalls right there. You're just too precious. I missed you so much. I missed you too. So tell me, what did I miss in these 2 centuries? Shut up, you tell me about you. I'm not ready to go into that. It's nothing pretty. Isolation can take you down some dark paths. I'd rather hear about the outside world. It would mend my spirit a lot. Ah, yokata. What would you like to know about? Are you working on anything? Are you working on anything interesting? I am indeed. I am perfecting the art of enchanted chanoyu, also known as the magical tear crab. Haha, you've always loved your plants. So how did you end up focusing on making tea? Well, I spent centuries becoming intimate with all kinds of flora, and even if my books helped the matter, many witches found the universe. I wanted to start contributing to the community with something more practical. I developed numerous dried mixtures, all harvested from my own personal gardens. The flowers I grew are nurtured by a delicate balance of light, music, poems, and tons of manure. Basically, now I deal in magical herbs. You can brew creativity, enhancers, mind openers, astral projectors, summonings, and channelers. I'm quite popular inside and outside the Coven now. You feel more confident than Jasmine, I used to know. Yeah. I'm so happy for you. I'll bring you some tea next time we meet. Arigato. Anyway. How's the Coven these days? Powerful, I'd say. We're growing beyond the scale of any other covens, both in knowledge and power. Although it's becoming more and more demanding to keep up with Adina's directions. She set up a system where we all quarterly have to perform tasks. And that made us grow exponentially. Many other covens are trying to imitate our system to stay competitive. But some witches are having problems staying in the game. And if you accumulate too many low performance reviews, you get expelled from the Coven. I'm doing so. You've always been so talented. I'm sure you won't have any problem keeping up with the league. I guess. Although I feel bad for all the sisters left behind. Yeah, that sucks. We should trust in Adina's direction, though. She's the oldest, and I'm sure there's an important plan for all of us. And it's not like the expelled witches become pariahs, huh? Witches from our coven are extremely well regarded everywhere and don't have any trouble finding a new position. That's a good consolation, I guess. Anyway, any juicy gossip? Oh, I thought you didn't enjoy gossip. I didn't, but I know you do, and I have been incredibly bored. So I'm considering getting into the little the Tattle Tittle Club. Whatever. That's wonderful. What about romance? Romance, huh? There's always plenty of that going on, but I guess the biggest highlight from this century is from your mentor. Impossible. That hag have the ability to love. Maybe losing you made her realize you have to love more openly and intensely. What then? She has a lover now? She has like a dozen. Well, what the? 12 lovers among witches, fairies, and deerfolk. I swear, she's changed a lot. She looks very happy now. Although she hasn't accepted any new students after losing you. Hey, stop playing She Lost Me. I'm still alive. Of course, I'm sorry. Do you want me to tell her she can visit? I'm not sure. I don't need the kind of lecture she'll have pent up over 200 years right now. Come on, I'm sure we'll be very happy to be reunited. Okay, soon. But I promise. But not yet. Oh, what the heck. Oh wow, is it safe? It is unlike anything we've seen before. It's not tarot per se, every card has been handcrafted by me. And from what I can tell so far, it can pierce deeper and more clearly than any kind of oracle cards. Oh, naruhodo. Don't let Adena know though. Of course, I understand. I know you don't like breaking rules, but I don't believe I'm breaking them. She banned my tarot deck, but this is something totally new. Maybe this is what she meant to happen? I don't know, but you're exiled in any case. What harm could you do from so far away? I won't tell Adena. Thanks. So, do you want me to read your fortune? Yes! It's been so long since you read it for me. What was the last thing I asked you? How to make an arbiter fall in love with you. Oh, I totally forgot about that girl. What a memory you have. I wonder what she's doing right now. You can look into my cards if you want. Nah, that's in the past now. I have more pressing concerns. What's it gonna be then? My magical garden isn't doing so well lately. It feels ill, and I can't figure out what the problem is, so my question is, what's wrong with my garden? I see. Anything else? Since we're on the topic, I want to know the fate of my flowers. Will they survive this illness? Will they become famous across the cosmos? What's in store for my project? Understood. If you want your garden and your tea craft to recover their glory, you should enjoy a nice vacation. Right. Come on, it'll be good for everybody. You didn't become a witch to work yourself like a mule. You're right. I'll take it easy for a while. Thank you. garden will grow beyond your wildest expectations. You will accept disciples and take care of an immense flower. Dominion. Woohoo! Wow! That is so great! Congratulations! I didn't do anything yet! The sweetest mixture in your honor. If it's in my honor, you don't need to make it so sweet. Aww. I want a good fate for this girl. She's cute. It'll be delicious in any way, case, and very powerful. Nice. You want to keep digging? That's alright enough promotions for today. You're a badass witch. Now my deck is only good for knowing in advance how amazing you're going to be. But that's all on you with or without divination. Aw, I missed you so much. I missed you too. I need to go back to my garden now, but I promise you I'm gonna make it up for all the time we've lost. See you soon. What a heartwarming reunion. I didn't take you for an intense friendship kind of character. It's all because of them. They're just too good and don't mind bearing with a weirdo like me. Don't sell yourself short. I'd say you're still most interesting of the lot. I'm sure they experience the same kind of attraction they feel towards you. Come on, stop buttering me up. I'm not that charismatic. I wouldn't say it's charisma. It's something more primal, like how mortals can't avoid staring at a flame. You woke up poetic today, huh? Say, who do you like? I like Jasmine. Oh, and why do you like? She's sweet and agreeable. She is smart. She is delicate and sensitive. She's just too pretty. Wow, I never guessed you have truly beautiful beauty aspects over others. Well, she is especially beautiful. I feel you. I feel a bit embarrassed now. Nothing wrong with appreciating beauty. Well, thanks for indulging me. I swear to you, this isn't gratuitous. I have my ways of mentoring, even if you find them ludicrous. As long as you help me through my exile, you can be as silly as you want. At your service. What's your plan now? I think I'll make some cards while I wait for a familiar from that Arctic tech grid. Good, let's build that deck. Hurry up! What do we got? I forget, so that's water, that's fire, that's air, and that's earth. Inside this Warhorse Nebula, there is a passage to a non-Eludian canyon filled with hundreds of obsidian towers. No witch knows who erected them. If you climb into a tower, you can see versions of yourself looking back at you from the many windows of the rest of the towers, or are they the ones being watched? I feel like this one. I forget what I just picked. Oh, something with like towers. Huh. What am I feeling today? Go for this one. Yep, I just realized I could do this. The right amount of poison can lead to the balance and strength. In need of finding a partner, a pain that can be get. The mirror dispels what isn't true. Do the Moonstone Temple. idea, man. Let's do one more. Looks very sinister, but that's totally fine. Oh, shit. War distorts all feelings, setting what scares you on fire. The fire whip exalts the odd, pleasure, and conflict. The overstimulated fire becomes a cleansing power of death and rebirth. think that's enough for now. Okay. Still no familiars on your window. What shall we do in the meanwhile? I don't know, just wait. It's okay. Bummer. I'm eager for some action. What do you do? Killed some time. You must be an expert at it. Usually I just drop myself in bed and feel sorry for myself. Sounds like me every day. But when my mood allows me for it, I study or enjoyed some interaction fiction. I've accumulated quite a backlog in going through it. Had a lot of weight in keeping my sane during the exile. Oh, fiction. I'm not a fan of fiction. The universe is already great purveyor of stories. But you go ahead and do some reading. I'll look at the stars or something. Yeah, I might. For the initiate, the fact that magic is reduced to 4 elements may strike them as an oversimplification. But the building blocks of our universe are simple. No matter what taxonomy you develop to understand reality is what hits with 4 elements. Even if you reject anything astral and focus on the material things, it can be divided on gas, air, liquid, earth, fire, energy, fire. In a more philosophical sense, you can dissect anything by analyzing it. Where? Earth? Or air? Oh, where is earth? When is air? Why is water? And how is fire? You can even pick apart the most mundane things by these rules. For instance, a stone. Its air revealed to you how it affects the environment, what the societal preconceptions are about it, or how much time it has been standing there. Its water will allow you to access its potential to become poetry or property. The reason the stone and no other ended up in that particular place, or what its initial form was before erosion shaped it in that way. The earth demonstrates that what the stone is made of, how good it will be part of a wall, or even what kinds of carvings you can work into it. Its fire tells you its potential to cause harm, how easy it would be to break apart, or how coveted that stone could be. As you see, the 4 elements of the gates are thought of to infinite modes of analysis. Nah, we'll go to sleep. Your sister Patrice is sleeping on a hammock. She seems to be having a nightmare, but you can't manage to wake her up. You decided to meditate and travel inside her dreams. Patrice was dreaming of playing poker with a bunch of naked old men. Interesting. They force you to join the game, and now you're both trapped. Witch Fortuna, my friend Jasmine is always talking about you and just told me you're allowed to receive visitors now. Congratulations. Sorry for contacting you so abruptly, but I think your divinatory arts could help me regarding a personal project. I'm an investor. I feel like one of those cards that I made are really gonna screw people over. My name is Greet. I am a witch architect. I believe our common friend told you about my situation. I need the maximum. Well, look at you. Welcome, Greet. Hi, Fortuna. Thanks for having me. Dahlia filled me in briefly on your situation. Not that it isn't obvious just by looking at me, huh? Yeah, it looks bad. Let me say it out loud anyway, for the sake of therapy. I've got a behemoth used to me. How does it feel? Well, never thought I'd get that question. The few who know assume that it's just effed up, I guess. But I guess if we're talking about feelings, it doesn't feel bad at all, actually. I mean, aesthetically, it's terrible, but it doesn't hurt. I can sort of communicate with the behemoth at an abstract level. And if anything, I feel more powerful. Well, glad to hear you're not suffering in any case, but it isn't worth it. Firstly, because summoning a behemoth could well get me executed. More importantly, I want my cute cheekbone back. Looks like an important loss, yes. So, do you think you can help me? If there's a way to cure you, my deck will find it. But I need to know more about you first. Mind if I ask some questions? Ask away. This isn't an easy topic for me to discuss, not because of the behemoth, that part is pretty straightforward. I wanted to build a temple out of a skull of a titan of the quarry. The harder material, the more powerful the altar. Those skulls, they resist carving in a supernatural way. I tried every method I know, and when I ran out of options, I resorted to forbidden magic. Why are you so desperate to build that shrine? That's the sensitive issue. I'm looking for meaning. I know it's an unanswerable question, or a question that hasn't been answered yet, if I want to pull this optimistically. The meaning of life. You can't ignore the question. You're the fortune teller. You should be aware that there is something more out there. The book where everything is written. Is this just a simulation? Does the universe actually exist, or is it nothing but a figment of my imagination? Do you stop existing when I'm not looking at you? Are we all protagonists? Do we all have a purpose? Okay, I get you. He's asking too many questions. I can't stand being myself, and I keep returning to these ideas again and again. Overthinking things, man. I've built countless thoughts, shrines, looking for answers, and as I dig deeper, I only find more and more questions. I haven't slept in the last century. That's why I summoned the behemoth. Carpe diem is not an option for me. I'm stuck in cogito ergo sum. Looks like I said something bad then. If not us, who is supposed to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos? Why did I ascend? Why couldn't I stay an oblivious Boston architect? You know, the cards aren't only made for predicting things. They are an excellent tool for meditation. I'd be happy to help you on your quest, really. Man. Of course, if the two of us manage to get our predicaments, I'll certainly join you in one of your Skull Temple meditations. Who knows what we might find channeling the power of your shrines through my deck. That makes my heart race. Aww. I'm exiled, forced to remain on this asteroid. Let's leave it at that for now. Okay. I promise I'll help you be free in any way I can. Partners? Absolutely. I can't help getting ahead of myself whenever I find a new lead. Alright. It's not an interrogation, it's an interview. And besides, I'm not that interesting. Come on, Fortuna, all witches are interesting. And you're the only fortune teller in our coven. Dahlia speaks highly of you. I'm dying to know more. To be honest, I feel awestruck just by the way you look at me. I can tell you aren't cut from the same cloth as the rest of us. You are special. I've never said this to anyone. I feel ridiculous, but I just need to express it. What is it that drives you? Freedom? But that's circumstantial. I mean, ultimately, what makes your life worth living? Curiosity. I'd say that's a raison d'etre too. Interesting. Naruto, I feel like you're using me for your cosmic studies. Well, I can't miss the chance to pick apart such a wonderful being. You're weird. I get that a lot. Can't help it though. I had too much of that when I was mortal. We witches shouldn't care for appearances. Okay, your turn now. Ask away. It's a made-up title, to be honest. I've never encountered another witch who defined herself as an architect, at least. A pioneer, then. I just like to build things. I was also an architect when I was mortal. But being able to design and execute projects by yourself is way better than overseeing years of development. And all that bureaucracy, I'm sure that I ascended out of stress and relief. Who knew I would play this for so long? Plus, using magic to avoid having to deal with the laws of physics sure is a perk. Sounds like a pain building things on Earth. You bet. I was one of those people who preferred playing Minecraft in creative mode. I see. Minecraft? That may have come after your time. Nice. You come from Earth too, right? When did you ascend? 1968. Whoa, I was born in the year 2000 and ascended in... You're a Zoomer! I owned a food truck and visited a lot of events. Had a side business breeding parrots too. That sounds really cool. Glad to know you're one of the medieval witches. I can't stand them. Yeah, they're so uptight. So fortunate, tell me. What are your thoughts on relationships? You're asking me if I'm single? No, silly. But are you? Yes, cool. What I mean is, what are your thoughts on romantic relationships? Some people can't live without them, some others don't want them at all. I'm curious where you stand on that. Whoa, pity, because I like you a lot. We could just be friends. I friend-zoned him. Very good. But it's cool. I can let the sexual tension go now. It's alright. You do friends though, right? Yup, I friend-zoned him. Of course, I love having friends. Friend-zoned for sure. It is over for you, buddy. Project, but on occasion when I'm burned out, I like to read. I read essays and arcane texts, mostly philosophy, so I don't really get rest. Well, I do enjoy taking extremely long baths, even when I can't stop thinking. I'm cursed by my never-ending quest for illumination. Have you met Jasmine? I haven't. Dahlia speaks about her often. She may have something to help you get your mind off things. Jasmine's specialty is tea craft. She helped me through many difficult times. Cool. With drugs? More or less. But without the drawbacks of substances produced by mortals. I'll try anything. Hook me up. I'll let her know. Do you have any personal over collecting well-being? Whoa, what a thing to spur out of the blue. What's more important, yourself or the community? Yourself or the universe? And ultimately, you have to choose. What should be the individual or the group? Everyone. Even if that makes you miserable? It takes a special kind of selfishness to be happy at the expense of others, right? There isn't much of a dilemma. I didn't really read that. I say this as a general rule. On a case-by-case basis, though, there are times when you have to look out for yourself and your loved ones. Yeah, I agree. Nothing is ever that easy. Just want to probe your thoughts on the matter. Satisfied? Yes, thank you. Your turn. Ask away. What's your thoughts on Adina? Oh, time to talk about the boss. I guess neither of us have a lot of sympathy for her, right? I'm not super happy with having to be sentenced to 1,000 years for isolation now. You? I summoned a behemoth. I think that speaks for itself when I come to respect my authority. I didn't mind her before though, she always let me focus on my project, but now I know she'll have me executed if she discovers what I did. I have to get rid of this behemoth, or Adina. Heavy words. I'm not keen on being erased, at least not before I finish my quest for knowledge. I understand. Are they blinking at the same time? Kinda. I understand. Look, I understand we need some rules to ensure the stability of the cousin, but I can't possibly agree with these arbitrary punishments. Under no circumstances should a witch ever be sentenced to death or exile. If someone made some bad decisions, they need guidance and forgiveness. We're supposed to be family, not the army. I couldn't agree more. We need to construct instead of prosecute. I hear ya. Fortuna, I feel like I'm ready to get my fortune read. Shall we? Imagine the main topic. Here is how to deal with that behemoth of yours. Yes, please. Also, I'd like to talk about my personal quest while we're at it. I doubt a single card will allow me to foliant, but maybe not. Well, maybe I'll be able to point you in the right direction. Yes, the quest for knowledge is about asking my questions for as many angles as possible, and your deck is one I haven't tried yet. Guardian, ego, happiness, indifference, stagnation. You need to break even more rules to find the secret of the cosmos. Disregard all authority, seek the forbidden. You've done enough introspection. Now you need to experience the meaning of life is hidden beneath the greatest love and greatest loss. A secret will eat away your mind. The day you learn the meaning of life, you will lose in touch with reality. You need to break the rules even more to find secrets of the forbidden cosmos. Disregard all authority, seek the forbidden. You actually want me executed, don't you? No, this is the deck's advice, I swear. Haha, I'm just messing with you. Seriously though, I just summoned a behemoth. Is there anything more nefarious than that? Should I go and carve Adena's heart out of her body and... I wouldn't rule it out. I'm joking. Oh, your deck has a point though. Houses don't follow a protocol or bureaucracy. If I have to quit the coven to be truly free of rules, I'll do it. Just me and the void. My mind frame as the only boundary to break. Thank you. Determination, rightfulness, interest, happiness. Do not fight them. Embrace the behemoth. The way to stop being split is to become one. Running inwards instead of trying to escape my fate, huh? It is a smart way of keeping it hidden. Instead of cutting them loose, allowing the behemoth all the way in. It's a scary idea. What if I stop being me? I don't know. Well, what is me anyway? There you go with the questions. Existence is a river, and we are never given the same self at any given point in time. Of course. What gets me closer to my objective? Glad you're taking this optimistically. We can't control fate, right? If life gives you behemoths... Do you want to look into anything else? No, thank you. You've given me some ideas about how to get rid of this behemoth. I'll do my research on my side too. See you soon. Looks like behemoths are in. Yeah, they're all the rage amongst rebel witches with poor judgment. I think I can help if you're interested. I'm all ears. We, the behemoth, know each other's names. If you knew the name of the behemoth possessing great, any ritual you might perform to free her would be more likely to succeed. I know we're partners, but I'm not about to give up any one of my siblings. Not for free, at least. Am I not paying you enough already? The deck stuff is one thing. This is another matter. Alright, what do you want? Do not, friend. I just want a bit of the delicious power you're harvesting. 5 units of fire to betray fellow behemoth. Plus 2... 5 units of fire to betray a fellow behemoth. Plus 2 air... time comes to try and free Grit, you just let the energy flow to me, and I'll whisper the behemoth's name to your ear. I see. Just a bit of your magic, your dear mentor. It's not the amount, but the thought that you're planning to do with it. Ha ha ha! Still afraid of me after all this time? Just cautious. I'm sure you're a forbidden entity for a reason. Suit yourself. But I'll say it again. I am on your side. Trust needs time. I understand. Well, let me know if you want to take me up on the offer when the time comes. Alrighty, so I have done enough reading for today. I think... Whoops, hold on a second. I think I'm going to call stream for today. Whew, what? Ugh. Trying to get back into it. Anyway, Happy New Year 2024 to everybody. And I will see you... Well, thanks for hanging out with me. And I'll see you on the next stream.